Hello gamers, welcome to a Two-Side Tides video. This is just a quick one. Just to say I'm going to One World this weekend and I am really looking forward to it. It's 4 skulls, it's Warhammer 40,000 and they're doing special rules. They're using Empiric Storm Battlegrounds from Chapter Approved. Really interesting way to play the game. Really good. Well worth playing. We've had a few practice games. We rolled dice at the start of each turn and apply the effects. So you could have extra invulnerable saves, you could have less invulnerable saves, you could have more psychic powers, you could have demons turn up. It's a really fun way to play the game. Well recommended it. Even not going, have a go of it. I hadn't played them. Flipped past that bit when we got Chapter Approved, but really have a go. It's really fun. So I'm going to One World and I'm taking my Thousand Suns, which really fits into the Empiric Storm, more psychic powers hopefully, or more things blown up from psychic powers. That's cool. And I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I'll do better than last time, but the last time I went I won one game, so hopefully I can't do much worse. I'm really excited to go. There's me, Graham, Martin, Deadstee and Ian are going. I'm going down Friday. I'm going to have a big game on Friday. Hopefully on one of the beautiful tables of One World. We're going to do the tournament. But if you're around, or you're coming down to the tournament, or you're around on Friday, come over. If you watch this and you want, come over, say hello, we'll have a chat. We'll talk Warhammer. Yeah, can't be talking Warhammer. Yeah, it's awesome. So come over and have a chat. Anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you my army, and let's go and have a look at it, eh? So, what am I taking in this force? Well, first part of it is going to be a battalion, and it's going to be led by, and the whole army is going to be led by my Demon Prince of Tzeentch. I've given him the Demonomic Axe, just because it's the extra strength. Means he's wounding pretty much all infantry on 4, on 2s. He's getting extra damage. I know it's -1 to hit, but hits on 2s anyway, so he's hitting on 3s. And he's going to be a bit of a beast. Very tough model for my army. I've given him A for Stride as his Warlord trait. I could, for games I've had where I've charged him forward into the enemy lines, first turn, he's done alright, but when he dies. However, when I keep him back and use him as a reserve, as a bit of a threat, he does really well. And that A for Stride will just give him a bit more range for that. Spells, I'm going to go for Gaze of Fate and probably Diabolic Strength. So he can make himself even stronger and even better in combat. He's already got Smite, so that's going to be... I'm always going to cast Gaze of Fate. First spell I always cast to get that free reroll. And probably Smite with 1 do damage. Diabolic Strength, just if he has to go up against something tough. So he's going to be the Warlord. So the relic I'm going to be using is Dark Matter Crystal or my Demon Prince. And basically, I'll either teleport one of my squads into a better position, or on the last turn, if I need to hold an objective, I can teleport my Demon Prince onto it. Yeah, it gives me options. For my second character, for my battalion, I have Ahriman, because, well, you're going, aren't you? Absolute bargain for Thousand Suns players. Gets +1 to cast all his spells and dispel, and he's a beast in combat as well. Really lovely model as well. For the spells I'm going to take, I'm having Warp Time, so he can make the units move faster. Allows me a bit of tactical maneuverability. I'm going to give him Doombolt in case I come across orcs or horde units which I have to try and slow down. It's very useful. And I'm going to give him Infernal Gaze. Extra damage. And as with Doombolt, I can snipe off characters because it's not the closest model. So if I come across Space Marine Ancients with banners which allow the units to shoot again, well, I'm going to try and kill them before those banners can come into effect. But yeah, he's my second HQ. Absolute bargain. I think every Thousand Sun player takes Ahriman because he's just an absolute beast. So for my first troops choice for my battalion, I have 5 Rubric Marines. Fairly cheap squad as far as Rubric Marines go. all I've done is give one of the guys a Warp Flamer, just to add some points left, and it's a useful weapon. Scare off some units perhaps. Keep them cheap. I'm going to give my Rubik's, my Aspiring Sorcerer, just focus on there, will have Glamour of Tzitzit. It's a very useful spell, it's low value, and yeah, for -1 hit on units you cast it on, or vehicles, really, really useful. So that's my first squad. And my second squad is, again, another squad of 5 Rubik Marines. They don't have Warp Flamer this time, but the Aspiring Sorcerer has a Warp Flamer pistol. Mainly because that's the only other model I had, so I have to find points for him. Yeah, and he's also going to get Glamour of Tzitzit, just so I've got backup. Yeah, it's a useful spell to have, and he will, if one of them gets off, the other one will cast Smite. Yeah, it's useful. Again, very cheap squad, but they are tough. These can sit on objectives, but more likely I'll just put them in front of my characters. My characters are the things which kill units in this game, in this army, so these guys will just be a screen, just a tough screen, yeah, but they'll do the job. And my third and final troops choice for battalion is Tenzangor. And here we go to sort these out for you. I brought Bearhorn because that extra +1 to your charge range and march distance is really useful. If I do deep strike these in with either Red Ray Infiltration or the Dark Matter Crystal, well, I can get an extra money to having a charge 8 inches, which is a lot more doable. These guys are alright. I've seen these guys rip apart characters and demon princes in combat because they get rerolls to hit. Lots of attacks. -1 on their saves. But basically I've taken them because they're cheap. Really, really cheap. For Fingers units, 80 points. And they'll just act as cover, basically, for the rest of the army. Again, a screen. Need be sacrifice them. Not really losing much. But they'll do the job. And again, I think it's a really nice looking unit. Bright colours. Very, very nice. So yeah, that's my final troops choice for my battalion. Okay, for my next unit for my battalion, I have fast attack choice, and it's 3 enlightened with bows. Cheap squad, 50 odd points. They're reasonably tough, got 2 wounds, 5+ inroad, toughness 4, but they're fast. To be honest, I don't really use them for the bows. They are cool if you get the automatic wounds with the shots, but they've only got 3 of them. It doesn't do much damage, it's just a little annoyance, but they're very fast, and basically I use them as a screen for my Demon Prince. If I push forward, Demon Prince can go behind these. That's 6 wounds the enemy has to kill before they can even target Demon Prince, so they're very useful for that. Also grabbing objectives later on, very useful, very cheap. So 4 of them in, and they look awesome as well. Really nice models. Really, really big fan of them. I might have to get some more of these eventually. Get some guys with the spears. But yeah, very nice models. And my final 2 units for my battalion are, well, it's 1 Predator and 2 Predators. 2 Chaos Predators, armed with las cannons. Really, really nice. These give me my hitting force. Hopefully these will destroy any armor they're shooting at, especially if my plan is to put one of my characters next to him to give him rerolls to hit. Yeah. Blast the enemy away. Hitting on 3s, reroll 1s. If I get prescience casting them, hitting on 2s. Really, really cool. I haven't given any other upgrades apart from las cannons, mainly because it's points. Yeah, it's cool. It would be nice to put a few plasma guns on, but it's a lot of points, and I just didn't have it. So these are just las cannons. 4 las cannons on each should be able to kill pretty much anything for shoot at, hopefully. Might be able to take down a knight if I get lucky. Really, really cool. So that's all I have in my battalion. And the next part of my force is a vanguard. So, have to have a character And I've got an Exalted Sorcerer. It's the Arwen model. Very, very nice. Paint him up. So he's going to be my character for the Vanguard. Not giving it. Well, the spells I'm going to give him are Prescience, because he's going to be the guy sitting behind Predators. And Temporal Manipulation. I've found casting that on the Predators, it just keeps them going. I had a game recently, took on an Imperial Guard player, and he just kept the Predator, one of the Predators, alive all game. It kept taking damage, and he kept bringing it back. Absolutely, really useful. And he's also got Smite, so if anyone gets close, he can do that. And he's also a bit of a beast in combat. He's still a Chaos Lord. Units of Scouts trying to threaten Predators, he should be able to take him out. So anyway, he's the character. And, well, I need 3 elite options. And my first one is my Tzaangor Shaman. Yeah. Really, really nice model. Bit of a pain to glue, but it's really nice when he's done. He's only 90 points. He can reroll his first failed spell because he's got a bottle of pop here. Yeah. Don't know what, to be elixir, magic or something. Spells I'm going to give him. Well, he has Smite and don't know. I'm going to probably give him Weaver of Fates. Yeah, I'm going to give him Weaver of Fates. He can fly around. He can help keep the Demon Prince alive if needed. So my next elite choice is a unit of Scarab Occult Terminators. And, well, the Terminators. Yeah, the other problem all Terminators suffer. The slow, even slow, he's only movement 4. And yeah, they will die. That happens to him. But this squad does throw out a lot of firepower. Got 4 Stormbolters in. The Inferno one, so it's -2. Combine that with Veterans of the Long War if I need to. They should mulch through lighter targets, so like Marines and such. Devastators, Long Fangs, these should murder them. I also have Reaper Autocannon, not Reaper Autocannon, the Soul Reaper Cannon, more shots, and the Hellfire missiles there, just to throw some extra wounds on tanks. Probably going to be deep striking these in, just to make use of them. Coming down turn 2, it's a bit of a chew, but they'll manage. My Spying Sorcerer in here will get Tzitzi's Firestorm. It's just an extra. It's better than a Smite, basically. You can also target people who aren't closest, so you can help snipe characters. So, I mean, alright in combat as well. We've all got power swords, alright. But these guys will generally come down second turn, either take out Devastators, take out the supporting units, or, if need be, I will drop them down in front of my characters. If it's turn 2 and my screens have started to go down, I'll drop these down. Enemy has to shoot them. Yeah, can't shoot my characters. My whole army is to keep those characters and sorcerers alive, so I can do damage on them, on the enemy. So that's my second choice. Get rid of these guys. And my third choice, well, my favourite model, Amon Ra, Hellforged Contemptor Dreadnought, absolute beast. He's got Butcher Cannon, a Chain Glaive, that's what I count sword as, and I give him a Soul Burner to represent his psychic powers, because in my mind, he's still a Psyker. You know, he's not a bit of dust, he's still very much alive-ish in there. Absolute beast. He walks forward with the board. He's got a 10-inch movement. He's really, really fast. Just walking, providing lots of shots, lots of damage. And if he gets into combat, he will rip things apart. He hits on 2s. He's -4 to the enemy save, and does 4 damage. Yeah, he will absolutely annihilate anything he fights in combat. Combined with one of the characters nearby getting rerolls once a hit, he always does really well for me. And with the 2 Predators, a lot of the enemies, hopefully a lot of the enemies' anti-tank weapons are going to have to pick one of these models to kill. So we'll either shoot him, and he's got a 5+ in one against shooting. If I get Reaver Fates on it, that goes to 4+. Or we'll shoot Predators, and then the others will survive to do damage. But anyway, that's my Vanguard, and that's everything I've got in my army. Let's go and have a look at it. And here's the army all together in all its glory. Hope you guys like it. I'm pretty impressed with this army. I think it looks really, really nice. Let's just have a look at some of these guys. Okay, gamers, so that's my army, and hopefully you like it. Hopefully you guys think it's going to do well. I hope it goes well. But every time I go to these things, I think my army's going to do alright, and it does nothing. So perhaps this might be the time it proves me right and does something. Yeah. Anyway, let us know what you think. Drop a comment down below. Yeah. If you are there, please come over and say hello. Be lovely to meet you. Until the next one, take care and keep on sixes.